moving on, Chief Justice Martha Koome has defended the independence of the judiciary, saying the Judicial Service Commission is ready to process any complaint against any judge or judicial officer, but will only do that based on evidence and not blanket statements.
Koome made the remarks during the handing over ceremony of a Chief Registrar of a Judiciary Ann Amadi after 10 years of service at the judiciary.
Barely a day after President William Ruto spoke of the need for justice.
Na nimeambia pia mahakama, sijui kama tunaelewana. Nimeambia pia kotini, hakuna vile tunaweza kusimamisha mpango kama hii ya housing. Mpango ambayo iko kwenye katiba, mpango ambayo iko kwenye manifesto, mpango ambayo imepitishiwa sheria. Itasimama namna gani ati kwa sababu mtu mmoja ameenda kotini? Sijui kama tunaelewana.
The judiciary has challenged the government to uphold the rule of law and the tenets of the Constitution.
Let us remain true to the constitutional instruction that the discharge of judicial duties shall be subject only to the Constitution and the law, and not the direction or control of any person or authority. And we should do this without any fear of intimidation and without any favor. I also take this opportunity to urge Kenyans to remain vigilant, to safeguard the hard-won gains of our Constitution.
Speaking on behalf of the Judicial Service Commission, Chief Justice Martha Koome pointed out that the right procedure will be followed towards eliminating any form of corruption in the judiciary.
We are ready to process any complaints against any judge or judicial officer who is implicated in corruption or in any other acts of misconduct. Days are gone when officers were hounded, judges, judicial officers were hounded out of office through name calling and naming and shaming. The Judicial Service Commission, which is the body mandated by the Constitution to deal with matters of complaints, will only act on the basis of evidence and not on blanket statements or allegations that have not been substantiated. Doing otherwise will mean that we will be overthrowing the Constitution.
The Chief Justice made the remarks during the handover ceremony of the Chief Registrar of the Judiciary, Anne Amadi.
The Oaths and Statutory Declarations Act and the Notaries Public Act.
Anne Amadi, who is the second Chief Registrar to serve under the 2010 Constitution and one of the 5 ladies out of the 47 Chief Registrars who have held the office since 1897 when it was established, has been hailed for her service to the country.
And to highlight a few of these milestones, I wish to mention institutionalization of a participatory method in budgeting, leading to more effective allocation of funds, expanding court services, and physical infrastructure.
The Honorable Chief Justice just whispered here and said, welcome to the boiler room. Because truly, that is an office that requires a lot of tenacity, a lot of resilience. You need somebody that is level-headed to be able to serve in that particular office.
Amadi leaves a track record of helping realign court processes as well as adoption of digital services.
Above all, let us never lose sight of the human face of the law. You have to remember that behind every case file, every statute, and every transaction are lives that are impacted and destinies that are reshaped. Let compassion be our compass, and let justice, not just the law, be our ultimate.
The Chief Registrar leaves office amid calls by the judiciary urging Kenyans to remain faithful to the Constitution. All eyes and attention now shift to the Deputy Chief Registrar of the Judiciary, Paul Ndemo, who now takes over the shoes of the outgoing Chief Registrar of the Judiciary, Anne Amadi. For Easy Friday, I'm Serafina Robi from the Milimani Law Courts.